I thought she was.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Unprofessional Movie Discussion Midnight Screening of Star Wars The Last Jedi. It's okay.
It was good. Not as good as some of the others.
Well, it had its moments like every Star Wars movie, but a lot of people were thinking this was going to be practically The Empire Strikes Back again. At times, yes. Overall, I'd say no. It's like a very different movie.
Look, I don't think it really felt like a Star Wars movie. I don't know. But I think I've got to give it another go. But right now, I'm just thinking it was kind of a stupid movie. But I don't know. My decision might change if I watch it again.
True, but the fight scenes were good. You got to admit that.
Yeah, they're okay.
Yeah, there were some pretty impressive fight scenes against those Imperial Guard-like guys, and also Luke and Ren's fight was pretty impressive. And we're not going to spoil a small detail about that. But the amount of forces and firepower that the First Order had was just crazy. See, I mean, they definitely went with the whole idea of fusing the Empire and the Republic's fleet together, because you get the whole massive amount of ships they can deploy like the Republic, but you also get the ridiculous amount of firepower like the Empire had planetary bombing freaking cannons on every one of their ships. And Snoke's ship was just ridiculously huge.
Yeah, they always seem to get the best weapons.
Because they're really stupid. I don't know.
Yeah.
This movie was just okay. That's all it is. It was okay. And, you know what didn't get a lot of screen time? R2-D2.
True,
That's
he
true.
didn't get much
He
time.
didn't get much
But when
screen
he
time.
did get screen time, it was pretty cool.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He was
It's
really
kinda-
sneaky with what he did to Luke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised he still had that in his memory breaks of all things.
Well, he's never had his memory erased, so of course he's still gonna have it.
Yeah, true.
It was Leia's message. That's what they're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, Leia's original message that was originally for Obi-Wan Kenobi is still in R2's memory brains, and he uses it to convince Luke to
Train Ray.
train Rey and help the Resistance win the war against the First Order.
True, but it's pretty much just started a whole new war.
Yeah. Don't know if you can call it the Galactic Civil War 2 or whatever, or if they're even going to label what the war is, but I honestly don't care right now.
Yeah. And I'm gonna, there's a scene in the movie where the bridge of a ship gets blown up with Leia in it, and suddenly she can manipulate space and Jedi powers and fly herself back into the ship. That scene was kind of like, oh, I didn't know Jedis can do that. That's new. Alrighty.
Well, the Skywalkers are very powerful, though.
Yeah, they have the most powerful natural connection to the Force, so... As surprised I was to see what she did, it was unsurprising the fact that she could do it.
True.
But it was a pretty impressive... There's a lot of very well written and very impressive things that I've done in this movie, and also seeing the amount of raw power that each of these characters have was crazy.
Especially when they're pitted against each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this movie had too many, comedic stuff that was, overdone.
Yeah, it was a bit more comedic
true.
than normal.
It's supposed to be this big, horrible thing that's happening. Sure, you can have some lighthearted moments, but there's some parts where it just didn't fit. Like the beginning was fine, but there's parts near the middles and stuff where it's can we just get on with the story?
They're trying to overly ease the tension.
Yeah, that's fine, but there's a Ninja Turtle reference in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say. You know who it is if you know who I'm talking about, people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny.
Yeah, look, the movie's like, for me right now, the movie's just okay. It's nothing too fancy, really. And we're not gonna give this one a rating until the unprofessional movie discussion professional version.
Mm.
Yeah.
Professional.
Yes.
Yeah. But I must say the acting of this movie is definitely spot on. You
Sort
can
of.
you can practically believe almost everything that you're seeing with the actor performances for the most part.
I
Especially
Like-
with Luke.
Yeah.
I think there was like that one scene with Finn, like there's a bit. It's kind of like near the end, but it's when they want to destroy this battering ram thing,
Mm.
and then you kind of feel for like Finn because he's gonna like sacrifice himself to do it, but
Yeah.
he gets saved, and that, I'm sorry for any spoilers, but that stands out a bit.
Mm.
Yeah.
The movie overall, I feel is like a bit stupid. I don't get it.
True, not as good as some of the other ones they've done, out of Star Wars. Not the best out of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Hmm.
it felt like that they went for like, it was like, it starts off with Return of the Jedi and it ends in Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, it definitely feels like that in a lot of places,
Yeah.
and there is also probably a couple minor places here and there that are kind of like A New Hope,
Hmm.
like, but we're not going to spoil what those are.
I don't know. There's no bits
Well-
of it. I felt like that was A New Hope. None of it. None of it.
I was only going to say only one part when this one cat actually did commit self-sacrifice to save everyone else, but
Mm.
as
Yeah.
for the rest of it, not so much.
Okay. That's stupid.
But we'll discuss that later in the full
Yeah.
unprofessional movie discussion.
Maybe, I don't know.
I'll say it's good. It's not the best of them, but it is definitely up there amongst the best of half of them.
Mm.
The best half of the movies.
Yeah, and that's just because of the fighting scenes in Luke.
Considering there's 10 movies, it's in the top 5
Hmm.
now. Okay. So we're just gonna say it's okay, it's good, and
Good.
No, it's stupid. The movie's stupid.
It is.
Don't go see it.
Not.
See it if you want to, but no. Okay, movie. Part of the movie is kind of stupid for me. There's parts. It's just the way they. It's stupid, but it's okay. It's stupid, but it's okay. I don't know. There's some good parts. I have to think about this. I'm gonna have to re-watch this. I reckon.
Mm.
yeah.
Maybe I'm just too tired and grumpy because it was a midnight screening.
True, it is
Yeah.
very early in the morning.
Because it's like 3 o'clock now. So
Yeah.
And this is the first time we've done this in ages.
yeah.
First time I've ever done it.
Well,
But yeah. So anyway, before we go,
yes.
some announcements. So in late December, we'll be putting up unprofessional movie discussion of Justice League, Godzilla, Geostorm, whatever else. And yeah, that's it. Goodbye.
I made a full speed with you.